Happy heavenly birthday to Bob Marley. Would have been 80. So the movie came out last year. Mm, it was fluffy and duffy, but it's an acknowledgement. But the people on the real know that Bob Marley was one of the greatest to ever do it. Changed the landscape of music as you know it. You know, when people talk about sports and music and they say, well, you can't really say music is like sports. Yes, you can. Because if you're dominant, yes, you can. When a genre is, uh, you represent a genre and a style, yes, you can. You're not like anyone else. When people associate a whole entire genre and a styling of what you do, and they say your name is like automatically synonymous with it, yes, you do. You know, there's certain people that they're like genres unto themselves, Like when you say king of pop, you think Michael Jackson. And you can't argue that. Dominance speaks for itself. You talk about uh, the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. You can't argue that. You know, um, when you talk about the blues, you think of BB King. There's just certain people that are synonymous, with certain things that it's just, and in different artistry, And that's not to say that there aren't others that you can make cases for, but when you think about a genre and a style of music, and you can just almost put a face and a place and what comes to mind, that's dominance that you just can't even put into words because it just speaks to it. And we're talking decades and eras, totality. So when I get up to this man, when I talk about Bob Marley and what he represented musically, spiritually, sonically, socially, economically, the whole totality, you can't even begin to just, you do a disservice by just one thing. He just was so uh, enriched and enlightened as an artistry that took the genre and made it what everybody had to acknowledge it. And in his own country, people had to, you know, acknowledge what he represented. And that is speaking volumes. It's still felt to this day. Some 40 plus years after his untimely, departure, it's still felt to this day. He represented hope and freedom and love and peace and tranquility, but also standing up and not bowing down, or wasn't rebellious or just someone that was just saying things. He just really was about it. He was the truth. And that is something that um needs to be remembered, and you're reminded of that magnitude and what he represents and everything. So um one of the most important artists ever, you know. And his music continues to endure, you know, bigger in passing, and then kept on going and going. But wanted to take the time to wish him a happy birthday because a man who understood words and music, a man who defied the label. It just was music that you had to have in your soul, in your sonic, and in your mental temple. You had to like reflect on it. And he spoke the truth. He spoke that honesty, that rawness. So would have been his 80th birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to Bob Marley from a few days ago. Just wanted to send it out there and try your love. Show that love, that one love. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Read up on this man. Study what he was about. That's when music spoke a language that resonated throughout. All right, I'm out.